Hey guys, welcome back to the Bachelorette Finale recap. We got to move quickly this week because we don't want to upset Mark.
I will try to be really fast for you, Mark.
And also, thanks for the feedback.
Tonight, we're going to talk about the fantasy suite dates, a little special someone who went home that I'm very upset about. And of course, we're going to talk about who wins. So are you ready?
I'm ready. So what happened on The Bachelorette?
Okay. The first person to receive a fantasy suite date is Ivan. As Ivan is leaving for his date, Zach said, Ivan's a good dude. I'd let my sister date him, but not my girlfriend. And I thought that was funny. That was kind of funny. I'm like, okay, Zach, fine, whatever.
I think they're all good guys. The three that are left at this point were all good guys for the first time.
Nice. I totally agree. Ivan and Tayshia break the record for the world's longest, coldest kiss.
Once you start, you cannot separate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I personally am not interested in world records. I remember that the book fair in 4th grade had a big world record book. And I remember everyone like running over to it and looking at it.
Yeah.
I did not buy that book.
Oh, I didn't buy it. Not because I didn't want it. It was like $60.
Yeah.
But I loved reading it until the internet came out.
I just bought posters at book fairs.
I like finding the freaks, the tall. I don't care about challenges like kisses. I like to find the freaky tallest people, the shortest people, the heaviest twins.
Okay, don't call them freaks, first of all.
Well,
towards the end of their longest, coldest kiss, Chris Harrison is like, you won, you got it. And Ivan's like, 1 minute longer.
Yeah.
They share their feelings that night. They share that they're both falling in love with each other, but they're in an Airstream.
Everybody's like, the other one's got big rooms. Like, who cares? It's a bed. You all end up on a queen-size bed.
I care for bathroom situations.
That is true. That would have been awkward that night to be 3 feet away from each other.
Anyway, that's Ivan's date. Blah, 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 whatever.
They stayed up till the sunrise talking, so they're clearly in love. Who else?
Next up is Zach, and his date card says, let's explore each other. And he literally says, all right, all right, all right.
Yeah, he plays into the McConaughey thing.
Which is so weird for some
Which
reason.
is Tayshia's celebrity crush.
What?
She said it on Instagram 56 weeks ago on her stories. Someone asked her, who's your celebrity crush? And she said Matthew McConaughey.
Well, that explains literally everything.
What'd they do on their date?
Okay, they painted their bodies and they made art on a canvas. And okay, I would hate that because it's like, don't get the paint in my hair or on my face. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
That paint would make me break out instantly.
But like they like to have fun, so that's why it's different.
I know. I'm so limited to what I can do. Zach tells Tayshia that he loves her. She says that she loves him too. So that's big. They have like a whole house to stay in. They jump on the bed a bunch. And he's like, I've never jumped on the bed with a girl before.
Yeah.
So that must have been a big moment for him, I guess. The next date is with Brendan, and the date card says, let's see what the future holds. This was the worst possible date. I'm so mad at the producers for doing this. They went and looked at rings. Brendan doesn't want to look at rings, y'all. He didn't even know who Neil Lane was.
This is Neil Lane. He's a very important man.
That's amazing.
But he's most known for the diamonds, the glitz, the glam.
Yeah, the diamond guy, okay.
I'm the diamond guy. I'm the guy that does the rings for the show, so don't get nervous.
I'm frustrated. I don't know if I can talk about this part, to be honest with you.
So they look at rings.
Thank you.
He looks uncomfortable. They go to dinner. Basically, he says he's not healed from his previous divorce and he's not ready to give himself to anyone right now. And he excuses himself from the experiment.
It was so sad. He said, you deserve a man that is complete. You deserve a man who is healed from his past. I'm not that man.
And then Tayshia drops this bomb to the camera.
I saw a future with, and I really thought I was going to be with him. I really thought I was going to end up with Brendan. He's been a person every single day that I've been like, it's Brendan. Every single day.
And they had the best date. They had the best first date ever. That's who I wanted Tayshia to end up with. So I'm heartbroken that Brendan's gone.
I got a special place in my heart for Brendan because us roofers got to stick together.
Anyway, at the end of that episode, Ben shows up and Tayshia did not look happy to see him.
To that note, coming back after you've been sent home has never worked.
Yeah.
You have a 0% chance of success with that. As pointed out by Bachelor Data, who launched a Patreon this week.
Yeah.
If you would like to go support her and some of the stuff she does, she has even more exclusive data on her Patreon.
We support her, right?
The link is below.
We support her, right?
We support her.
Okay. And then the next episode begins, and Ben shares with Tayshia that he's in love with her, blah, blah, blah. I'm so over it at this point. But then she kissed him. She kissed him. So at the rose ceremony, Tayshia pulls Ivan aside to talk, and she talks to him about religion and says, I don't know, that they can't be together because of religion.
That's literally what happened.
What happened?
It's the rose ceremony. Someone has to go home. Instead of doing the rose ceremony, she pulls him aside and says, we talked about religion. You know how important it is to me. It's not going to work because of that. And so she kind of let him go softly without having to do the whole spectacle.
And religion's a big deal. I get that.
Well, it's the biggest deal.
It's a big deal. So it made me sad, though.
Yeah, it's the biggest deal.
But I'm more sad that she's not with Brendan.
I do think Ivan was a great fit, other than, one's going to heaven, one's going to hell.
Oh, wow. Next up, Ben and Zach meet Tayshia's family. And Ben's up first. They have good talks. They race scooters, and he keeps sticking his leg out like an idiot. I mean, is that all? Is that what we say? That's all I got. I'm just like, bye, Ben. Don't care anymore. I am over it. Where is Brendan?
He's gone.
Next up, Zach meets the family, and man, he's good. He's a good talker.
He's working the room. He's a salesman. He rubs me the wrong way in every way, but I get that he loves her. Like,
yes, totally.
He just not my cup of tea.
The dad tells Tayshia that he just keeps repeating, "You have time. Don't rush. Don't rush."
Because he's seen her very hurt before.
Yes, because she had a divorce. Zach does bring up a proposal to her dad, which I thought was good. I'm glad that somebody was trying to do something nice, I guess, since Brendan's gone. And he tells the dad that that's what he's ready for. So there you go. Zach is a man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Zach's a man.
Well, he's like 37, right?
He's 36.
Well, that's not that old. Some of us are even 35. Wait, yeah.
I think you're 36.
86, I was 1. Okay, so start there.
No, I'm just going to subtract
20,
it.
20
minus 1985.
Okay,
Subtract
so
2, 10, 9, 9. Okay, so you're 35.
Get a tight shot of that. And it would be easier to know how old I was if I had ever had a birthday party thrown for me.
I'm not good at that.
It's not that you're not good at that. Bad would be if you threw a bad party. I haven't had a birthday celebrated since I turned 21. And that was, I came home to dinner cooked for me.
By who? Whom?
A very special lady. Someone I was dating at the time. It doesn't matter now.
Okay, that's disgusting. She sounds like a complete and total honestly.
I mean, she probably is, I wish her the best, but I get it if you hate her.
I hate everybody.
She's probably watching. Hi out there.
Who is it?
She's not watching. I'm kidding. She's dead.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Watching from above.
Anyway.
Right. See these notes?
Yeah.
They meet the families. They move on. She sends Ben home. Zach proposes.
Wait, you can't just skip ahead. You cannot just skip ahead.
Isn't that what happens? Okay, so forget what I said.
They met the parents. Now it's time for dates. All right.
They get a second and final date, each of them.
On her date with Zach, Zach is super sweaty. They do a wedding dance routine. It was a rocky start. It ended well. There you go. Have we shared with them about our first dance?
My wife doesn't like to dance. So at our wedding, our first dance was to the song I Don't Dance. And we cut it off not even halfway through. We told the DJ, that's enough.
It was so uncomfortable. I could see that people were filming us. And I was like, no.
Me personally, love to dance. Love to shake it and move it.
Ben has a date next. And she was just like, look, I know what my heart wants. And it's not Ben. So bye-bye, Ben. Ben's gone.
So they didn't have a date. She just said that.
Yeah.
Nice.
She went to Ben's place before the date was supposed to begin, and she was like, this isn't right.
It's almost, oh my God, it's almost as if they have a whole procedure for where they give you a rose if they like you, and they don't give you a rose if they don't like you. And if you don't get a rose, you go home.
Right. Ben should have never come back.
Ben, I saw wisdom today, internet wisdom. It said, if she likes you, you will know. If she doesn't like you, you will be confused.
Oh, okay, that's
Because
good.
most guys are too thick. They never know for sure she doesn't like me. They're always like, I can't read her. That means she doesn't like you. So she just breaks it off with Ben, breaks it off easy, doesn't waste another day.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Can't get
In
over
case you haven't picked up on it yet, Zach proposes and she
says yes. I couldn't believe she said yes.
Every season, though, it's funny. As soon as they propose and they say yes, their personalities immediately switch.
I do like that part because you actually see them.
Yeah, they're super comfortable. They're not holding back words anymore. There's no guessing, does he like me or whatever. They immediately both changed, and I don't like them, like who they became.
Because they were dancing?
Well, they were just like, woohoo, yeah, look at us. I'm like, oh, y'all are probably too much for me to handle when you're not being both so reserved.
Yeah.
And that's okay, because that's what love is.
I did think it was really interesting that like Ben and Zach were the final two because they both have such intense backgrounds.
Either way, you're getting a project there. One's New York, one's LA.
Yeah. Oh, and she's excited to go to New York.
And they rode off in the fake taxi.
Ugh, I hated that.
I thought it was cuter the second time than on the date, but so that's it. Now begins the long, arduous off season. The show will be off the air for like 10 days. We might not be right back here because we have to put the house and the nursery together, but we will be somewhere just rambling on, wasting Mark's time, beginning January 4.
Absolutely. Also, Merry Christmas. Tonight, I'm going to get hot chocolate with a shot of raspberry.
Okay. Sick. Last night we went to Tupelo Honey and her brother had 3 entrees. Yeah. What a big eater, Ryan. Good for you. Does anyone care? Everyone drop a name in the comments and we'll name the baby after one of y'all's ideas.
Oh, I don't have COVID. Yay!
Neither of us have COVID. Not to flex on you that do have COVID, but like we're clear.
I got tested.
Merry Christmas, season's greetings, Happy New Year.